The Canadian CrossFit athlete boasts one of the most impressive records for podium finishes, showcasing a thriving career in the realm of CrossFit. Despite his numerous successes, he has yet to clinch the coveted title of the fittest man on earth. With a genuine passion for athleticism, this 33-year-old has forged an inspirational journey from his early years to an outstanding achievement of 5 podium placements in the CrossFit Games. This is the story of Patrick Vellner. Born in Red Deer, Alberta, Canada, Patrick has been following sports and physical exercises since the age of 8. He competed in gymnastics, played lacrosse, and was also fond of rugby. In 2010, at the age of 20, Patrick gave up on gymnastics completely and pursued lacrosse by playing for a team in Vermont during his studies at the McGill University in Montreal. He graduated in 2015 with a degree in kinesiology, and during his education, friends introduced him to the world of CrossFit. He is a highly qualified CrossFit athlete, having a double honors degree in kinesiology, as well as a certification in chiropractic science from the Canadian Memorial Chiropractic College in Toronto, which he did acquire in 2019. Patrick's career first began in 2013 with his debut at the CrossFit Open. As a beginner, he could not outperform his competitors and did not qualify. But in 2014, after a year of hard workout routines and practicing, he performed well enough in the Open to get an invite to the Canada East Regional. He finished 5th, and his dream of qualifying for the Games was not going to be fulfilled this year. But the next year was even better for him. In 2015, as a member of CrossFit Plateau, Vellner qualified for his first CrossFit Games, and the team took home a 5th place in the East and a 20th rank worldwide. In 2016, Vellner shocked the world by finishing 1st at the Worldwide Open and 3rd in the East Regionals, earning his first ever invite to the CrossFit Games. Though his highest event finish was 2nd, some points difference made him come at the 3rd place overall. He was named the Rookie of the Year, and then after the 2014 Games, Patrick also competed in the CrossFit Invitational, securing a 4th place among some of the top CrossFit athletes like Michelle Latong, Carol Ann Reason-Thibault, and Brent Fikowski. Now, 2017 was a lucky season for Patrick Vellner. At his second CrossFit appearance as an individual, he placed 11th at the Open and moved on to the East Regionals, where he secured the 2nd place. Vellner's consistency and determination was seen throughout the competition as he wholeheartedly competed in every event. At the end of the 2017 Games, Vellner placed 4th, just a few points short of Ricky Garrard, the 3rd place winner. However, a shocking discovery came to light that day when Ricky Garrard was found guilty of using Testolone and Adurabol, both performance-enhancing drugs, during the competition. He was disqualified, and in his place, Patrick was awarded his first ever podium place at the CrossFit Games. Although luck did play a slight role in his win, it was still a considerable achievement. From here on out, Patrick's motivation for winning the title of the fittest man on earth became only stronger. In 2018, Vellner had his best Open finish regionals finish, as well as the best CrossFit Games result of his career. He finished 5th at the Open, 1st at the Regionals, and for the 2nd time in his career, Patrick secured another podium finish by coming 2nd at the 2018 CrossFit Games. Now, at the same competition, the 3rd event win of his career was also recorded in chaos at the 9th event of the weekend. It was an unbelievable win for him. He had come 3rd before, 2nd now, and just one more upper rank was left to crown him the fittest man on earth. There was no way that Vellner was going to back off now. He prepared day and night for the 2019 season with just one aim in mind: getting the 1st place on the podium. In 2019, at the sanctional circuit, was introduced to the CrossFit Games qualification season. At the Open, Patrick was outperformed by his competitors, and albeit narrowly, he missed his chance of qualifying for the Games. Fortunately for him, his 1st place finish at the same year's Wodapalooza earned him a spot at the Games. However, the 2019 season took off with a rocky start for Vellner, and he could not perform as well as many had expected. With no event finishes in the top 10, getting cut after a penalty for stepping on the line in the 6th event, the 2019 Games ended with Patrick coming at the 16th place overall. Later in the season, he did manage to get a considerably good win for himself at the Rogue Invitational, where he finished second. But the dream of winning the games was still incomplete. The 2020 season was highly affected by the COVID-19 pandemic. Rules were changed, new policies added, and competing in a new environment was a little difficult for athletes to get used to. Nonetheless, Patrick finished first at the Open, earning himself a spot at the 2020 Games. Unfortunately, due to a quirk in the scoring system, Patrick was not given the Canadian National Champion title, despite finishing first worldwide at the Open. Patrick accepted this bitter truth, and keeping his composure, he entered the Dubai CrossFit Championship the same season. He dominated every event, and just like last year at the Wodapalooza, he secured second place. Additionally, he was again seen giving a tough competition to his competitors at the 2020 Rogue Invitational, eventually taking home first place. At the 2020 Games, the competition's layout was completely changed due to the pandemic. There were two stages, an online stage, and those athletes who qualified the online stage would then enter the in-person event. Unfortunately, Vellner's performance deteriorated and he secured a 9th place at the online stage, failing to qualify for the in-person event. Despite a couple of bad seasons for Patrick, he was sure of himself and knew that the potential he had within would lead him to the podium at the Games once again. In 2021, Vellner finished 20th in the world, earning a spot in the online quarterfinal. He finished 4th overall at the quarterfinals and moved on to the semifinals. At the time, there were strict travel restrictions due to the COVID-19 outbreak, and Vellner could not travel from Canada to the US. The circumstances forced Vellner to participate in the online 2021 Atlas Games. Deservingly, Patrick finished first, and he had a spot for the 2021 Games. At the Games, Patrick won 3 events and earned a second place at the podium behind the champion, Justin Medeiros. Now, in the next year's season, Patrick Vellner once again participated in the CrossFit Games 2022. This time, he struggled with some events and was disappointed with his performance. Throughout the whole event, Vellner made exceptional efforts for a comeback, but unfortunately, he was too far behind his competitors in points, resulting in a 6th position overall. The ups and downs that Vellner faced during his CrossFit career were disappointing, but nevertheless, Patrick is one who learns from his experiences. At the 2023 Games, he was once again seen dominating the events, giving the spectators a run for their money, and the competitors a scare-off. Everybody knew that Patrick was an exceptionally well-talented athlete, but his 2023 performance shocked the whole CrossFit community. Sadly, towards the final events, Patrick's points were slightly low and he could not win the title. But nevertheless, he did take another podium finish at the CrossFit Games, coming in at 2nd place. Patrick's exceptional performance and the way that he has come up throughout the years is truly inspirational. He gives a lot of credit to his coach, Michelle Latong, who herself is a 6-time CrossFit Games veteran and one of the top contenders of the Canada East and East Regionals in the past. Patrick has been training under her guidance with such a well-qualified coach. It is highly probable that the 2024 Games have Patrick Vellner's name written all over it. His training routines are highly exhaustive and strict, meaning that he is preparing himself to finally take home not just a podium finish this time, but the title of the fittest man on Earth. Now, if you like this motivational video, please give us a like and consider subscribing to our channel for more inspirational stories of your favorite athletes. Don't forget to hit the bell icon so that you are notified as soon as our next amazing video is uploaded.